issue of federal-state cooperation, or does it carry deeper political undertones, especially with a by-election around the corner? Tonight, let's speak with Honorable Tony-Uche Ezekwelu, former Majority Leader, Anambra State House of Assembly. Thank you so much for joining us, Honorable. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Not former Majority Leader, but former whip of the Anambra State House of Assembly.
All right, former Majority Whip. Thank you very much. So, you know, it's interesting that you're here tonight to tell Anambra people why they should vote for the APC. Because let me quickly remind you of a statement you made as far back as 2011. You said that the APC cannot win an election in this state because there is a high level of dislike for the party by the people of Anambra and the Southeast as a whole. You went further by stating that even if the APC fields the late Chukwuemeka Ojukwu, the party will still lose at the polls. I kept wondering, you know, what felt that deep-rooted anti-APC sentiment from you? Do you believe that perception was fair?
Yeah, thank you so very much. The only thing that is very, very constant in politics is change. Dynamics in politics is very dynamic. And it can change at any point in time. Let me tell you something. Prior to last year, the people of the Southeast, especially Anambra people, dislike APC so much because of what happened in the previous administration that they perceived as anti-Igbo sentiment of the Mr. Former President, that was President Buhari, and so many other things, and the menace of the Fulani herdsmen in the Southeast, and all those things. And because of that, the people felt that the party was purely anti-Igbo. But with time, and with the emergence of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a southerner from Lagos as the president, and then the change in the policy thrust, the improvement in the security, and so many other things, then sense of belonging started creeping in. Before we know what is happening, Imo is APC, Ebonyi APC, and the other states are coming. And then with time, one of the most beloved Anambra politicians, a senator from Nnewi, a very prominent senator, a very prominent son of Anambra State Senator Ifeanyi Oba Ebechukwu of the blessed memory, won the senatorial election from YPP, and from YPP he went into APC, and he started doing some great job because Ifeanyi Oba was somebody that Anambra people liked so much. And with that, and then with the disposition of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a lot of things started changing. Before we know what is happening, the level of dislike started dwindling down so much because of the disposition or the personalities that were involved. Then one of the things that now changed so much was that the ABGA that Anambra people used to like so much went under the hand and control of the current governor, Professor Charles Soludo. And then when Charles Soludo came in, most of the things that ABGA and a number of people used to pride themselves in, like security, like development, social development, like, you know, the things that make a number of people feel that ABGA is our own. Be a program keeper, ABGA is our own, spiritually away. The founding fathers of the party, ABGA, were all driven away from the party. New people that were never imbibed the spiritual, the ideological, the theological, the social ideologies of the ABGA came in. And then with the abysmal performance of Governor Charles Soludo in area of security, in area of welfare, in the area of taking care of the people, in the area of providing quality infrastructure for the people, and in the area of education and others. Everything are people to now start disliking ABGA. Before you know what is happening, ABGA was divided from division in the and the manipulations that went ahead. The people that own ABGA, that make ABGA tick, were driven out by Charles Soludo, that made all these people that moved now from ABGA into APC. The president included the current governorship candidate of APC, Prince Dr.
All right. Let me come in here, Honorable. Let me come in here. I mean, with everything you just said.
Because of that, now so many things now changed in that regard.
All right.
So that is why today it's no more what it used to be. Things have actually changed. And APC currently in Anambra State, with the influx of ABGA, Labour Party, YPP, PDP, and Accord into APC, because Anambra people want to be rejoined back to the center. Things have started changing, and the fortunes of APC rose so well. You could see what happened during the presidential visit, where APC members threw up in their tens of thousands on the road, on the street, because Anambra people need a change from the draconian government of...
All right, so Honorable, let me come in here. I believe you've spoken for so long. But, you know, everything you've just said just, you know, validated that popular saying, which is that there is no permanent friend, no permanent enemy in politics. But is this really about President Bola Tinubu or what you stand to gain with joining the APC? Because your critics say your current support is more about political survival or relevance than ideology. And I'm curious to know your reaction to that.
No, it's not that. The issue is that go across and do an opinion poll in Anambra State. You will see that people hate Soludo more than they hate APC. They hate Soludo more than they dislike Bola Tinubu and APC government. So between the two, people feel that APC currently is now a lesser evil, has more potential and more promise for them than ABGA. And then Soludo himself now did not help matters because he now started running to Abuja, running to APC, running to Tinubu for help, meaning that he could no longer hold the people's trust by his performance. He now relies on going to plead with, begging Tinubu and begging APC to support him. He even went as far as moving to bribe APC National Working Committee.
I wonder what you mean by he's going to Abuja to beg President Tinubu, because according to him, he's been friends with the president for 22 years.
Yeah, no, I said so. I'm not missing word. He had been looking for Tinubu's endorsement for Anambra people, for you to be able to now regain back the confidence of Anambra people. Now, if you watch during the visit of Mr. President, one thing that was very prominent that there are double posters and billboards everywhere saying progressives working together. ABGA in the state, APC in the center. He's now using Tinubu's picture and the Tinubu's achievements in the state as a campaign strategy that ABGA, a progressive party, is now merging or partnering with APC, progressive party at the center, in order for the people to buy into the people.
And it looks like you're scared of that.
In ABGA.
It looks like you're scared of that alignment. But we'll come back to that. I want you to talk to us about your candidate, Azuka Okwoza. Can you hold on, Honorable?
No.
Your candidate.
That's our joy.
Your candidate is Azuka Okwoza.
Now everywhere. Yeah.
Okay. So how is the APC candidate, Azuka Okwoza, perceived across the 6 LGAs? I'm talking about Inewi North, Inewi South, Agwata, Ihiala, Orumba North and Orumba South. Are you confident that the APC can carry the zone without relying on federal influence or external endorsements?
Very much so. If you look at what's happening in Anambra State today, APC has the highest number of support groups, about 110 support groups supporting presidential governorship and Azuka Okwoza's senatorial ambition. Let me tell you, currently, APC membership have risen from the 64.something thousand members they had previously to currently now close to 400,000 registered members of APC within the last 6 months. Now, if you look at it, and it's still rising every day. If you look at the campaign, the thank you tour of the leader of the party, Ikukwoma, Professor Kachuku, and that of Azuka Okwoza, you see the massive crowd that comes out to receive them. These crowds are organic. These crowds are down from the local government
organic?
to the world.
is this crowd? Because, I mean, yes, he's a former Anambra State governorship aspirant. He didn't even become a candidate. Former local government chairman, commissioner, secretary general of the Southeast Development Initiative. But late Senator Ifeanyi Ubah, God rest his soul, was known for his deep pockets, grassroots structure, and personal influence. Can Azuka Ukwosa match that political weight in this by-election?
Yes, in every way around. Now, and this about not only him now, with somebody of the class of Ikuoma Nicholas Okachukwu, who has everything that Ifeanyi Ubah had and more, the leader of the party, leading the campaign, supporting Azuka Ukwosa. Now, don't forget that Azuka Ukwosa, in 2003, under ABGA, won the controversial 2003 senatorial election in Anambra South. He also contested in 2007 and also won, but lost in the court. So now Azuka Ukwosa is a brand name in Anambra South politics. As for the resources, he had it. As for the goodwill, he had it. And with him merging with President Tony-Uche and the young Senator Uche Ekunife, who also happened to be originally from Iwuku in the South. Imagine with Nicholas Okachukwu that's coming from Osumeni in Newe South. Then Ukwosa himself from Ekusigo in the South. Then with so many other big wigs, and Ubah from Agwata in the South. Then with almost major political big wigs that are in ABGA have moved from ABGA into APC for South.
Isn't that why they say that? Isn't that why they say the APC is relying on the popularity of late Senator Ifeanyi Ubah? Because, you know, judging by from my conversation with Ejimofor Okpara, who is ABGA's National Publicity Secretary, he was on the program with me on Tuesday when he confidently told me that this Saturday's election will determine who is in charge of the political structure of the state. And he says, evidently, APC is just a branch of ABGA in Anambra State. He says no true son of Anambra will vote for APC on Saturday. And coincidentally also, Governor Soludo has also gone to see President Tinubu. Many are convinced that this visit to the villa gives his party, ABGA, some sort of federal advantage. Don't you think?
No. Whatever that used to make ABGA think has moved into APC. So ABGA is just a shell of his old self. ABGA is just a shadow. The spirit, the life has gone out of ABGA. And that is why Governor Soludo is running to Abuja to go and be lying down and begging Tinubu to save him, to assist him to win. That's what he's doing, because he had known he had lost the masses, he had lost the ground. What he's looking for is to know if he could manage to deceive Mr. President in order to give him support and endorsement for him to win election. Because he has seen that without APC support, without Tinubu support, without federal support, he does not have the crowd, he does not have the masses in order that will vote him to win election. He knows he has lost the organic structures. Because currently today, 36,000 former members and the other groups have moved from that handicap into APC. Also, in equity movement, about 2,600, Unique Front that was supporting Ifeanyi Ubah has a only structure of over 6,000. And then, if you calculate the number of structures, the support groups that currently APC has that are funding themselves, donating, supporting the candidature of Azuka Ukwosa and supporting Okachukwu, it has never happened in Anambra State before.
Right.
That a party will have a support, a membership base in Anambra State of currently now almost 400,000 in growing. I tell you that Ejimofor has the diarrhea of the mouth. And you know that they are jittering.
And you know, you have kept saying you've kept saying it's a routine visit. Governor Soludo has gone to beg President Tinubu for his support, but this is the second time the president has received him warmly in close succession. Isn't that unusual for a governor who is not a member of the APC?
No.
Okay.
Bola Ahmed Tinubu is different.
All right.
See how he welcomed and received Enugu State Governor. The same way Adeleke of Ekiti State. The same way he went to Delta State. After he went to Delta man decided, I'm going into APC. He went to Akwa Ibom moved into APC. You see, what he is going for is looking for APC endorsement because ABGA has lost it. He knows that ABGA is a shell of his own self. ABGA has lost everything he had before that going for him. And we, who are the ABGA people, I was national vice chairman of ABGA. Now we, the make ABGA tick. And I want to tell you something. ABGA has never actually won elections. ABGA has always used equivalent power and resources to rig the election, to buy votes.
So, you cannot make... You cannot make unsubstantiated allegations on the program. So,
let me tell you something, my dear. Let any person from ABGA side come to challenge me on national TV, and I'll bring empirical evidence that shows that even the last.
If you're going to make allegations, you have to come with evidence. But let's move away from that quickly because of time.
2021 election.
All right, let's talk about.
I said Soludo did not win the 2021 global election. He won it out of the fiat of the former president.
Okay.
And that's why he doesn't bother about other people.
All right. Now, I've heard you, Honorable.
No, sir.
Saturday is almost.
Sister, look at what happening here. You are talking about Soludo. Have you ever mentioned the ABGA senatorial candidate election? Nobody knows him. Nobody knows his name. He's not popular. He's not buoyant. He's not even well educated. So he cannot match Ezekwelu. Ezekwelu, the APC candidate, is the best. He's the most popular. He's the most acceptable in Anambra currently. Right. And we all were in ABGA. We all moved from ABGA into APC in a strategic alliance, which Soludo tried to do, but he was being too clever by half. And then the ship voted. And today he sees he's in a mess. He went to Abuja to kneel down to Dobale, lie down to be begging Tinubu for support too. And then and mind you, Tinubu is, President Tinubu is a real party man, a core party man. He has respect and regard for every governor. He receives every governor, no matter the party, with open arms. Look at it. Have you seen anywhere that any governor come to Abuja or come?
Because of time, Honorable Tony.
That he didn't go.
Right, because of time. I want us to talk about other issues. There are other issues ahead of Saturday's election.
For federal support, which you cannot get.
All right. You've made your points. Thank you. But there are other issues ahead of Saturday's election. Voter apathy has, historically been high in Anambra South. People don't come out to vote. I mean, look at the 2021 governorship election. Recorded the lowest turnout in state history, just about 10%. Do you think people in the region feel adequately represented by those they sent to Abuja?
Yeah, well, first let me make one important fact known before you. ABGA has never won Anambra South election before. Never won it before and cannot win it. Now, about the issue of apathy, voter apathy, and the people not coming out to vote. This time around, you will see massive vote from APC by APC with the nature and the vibration and the energy and the enthusiasm of the support groups of APC and the Kwama, Ezekwelu, and Ezekwelu in this election. And this is the biggest political alliance, political partnership and amalgam that has never been seen in Anambra State. And this Saturday election in South will show it. Let me tell you something. Mark my word. APC will win Ekusigo. APC will win Nnewi South. Win Nnewi North. Win Orumba South. And drag it out in Orumba North, Agwata, and Ehala. And if they are not taking, may still take one or two of these areas. APC currently is the strongest party on ground with the highest number of workers, leg workers, moving across door to door, mobilizing people. Currently, APC has about 100-man coordinating committee in every polling unit in the south and the whole of Anambra State. Organic members.
Quickly, Honorable. How transparent? Quickly, in 1 minute, how transparent and accountable would you say Governor Soludo's administration has been? In 30 seconds.
Governor Soludo, those administration have never been accountable. Number one, he collects 3 billion naira as security vote every month, and this security has risen to the highest point, meaning that they are doing politics with security. Number two, that number state does not have a free tenders board. They just select who they want to give any contract. And nobody, most of people, we don't know the value of the contract they give. And most of the jobs, they don't do it. Like the dredging of Milijon River, the River in Ojoto. They collected 1 billion naira. The job was not done. They ate the money.
Sadly, we're out of time, but I'll make sure we continue.
Anambra has ever seen. And the Anambra has received more money now than ever before without nothing to show for it.
All right.
With little to show for it.
All right then. Sadly, we're out of time, but I'll make sure we'll continue this conversation some other time. But with all of the confidence you've exhibited on the show tonight, we'll see how Saturday turns out to be. We'll be here to report the losses and the wins. Thank you so much for joining us. I've been speaking with Honorable Tony-Uche Ezekwelu, former Majority Whip, Anambra State House of Assembly. Thank you for joining us on Politics Tonight. Thank you.
Former Majority Whip, yeah. Happy to be here. TVC, you are doing wonders. Come and see what we are going to do after the APC winning. APC is winning.
All right.
Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much. And thank you for watching, everyone. That marks the end of today's episode of Politics Tonight. But before we go, let's tell you that the views and reactions of our resource persons are theirs and have no connection with TVC News. Meanwhile, you can watch the repeat broadcast of this episode at 12:30 a.m. Get in touch with us on our social media handles, Facebook, Instagram, and X at TVC News NG and at Olajumokedebu using the hashtag Politics Tonight.